All right, welcome back, everybody. So we're going to talk a little bit about how electricity works and kind of the fundamental underlying property that drives electric interactions is a property of objects called electric charge, which we'll often just call charge. Now, electric charge is a physical property of an object. For example, here is my little pith ball that I was playing around with. And again, we can see that it is interacting in this interesting way. And so we might say that this object is charged. It has some electric charge. Now, there are some facts that you might already know about electric charge that are going to be pretty relevant for us in Physics 213. For example, charge can be positive or negative. So I don't happen to remember which kind I put on this thing, but it can be positive or negative. There are two different kinds of charge. Um, Objects can also be neutral. If you have an object that doesn't seem to interact, like if I hold this up my shirt or something, it doesn't do much, probably neutral. Um, Electric charge is measured in something called coulombs. That's a fundamental new unit that we'll be using a lot this term. There's some fundamental physical objects that you might have heard of, electrons, protons, and neutrons if you've taken previous physics or chemistry courses. Electrons are negatively charged, protons are positively charged, and neutrons are neutral. You can see the value of the charge of each of those things. The other thing that is interesting and that we've already observed here is that a charged object, which otherwise just kind of hangs out here on its little string, will interact with an electric field, which is what this little guy is making. So this kind of acrylic rod that I've got is making an electric field. That electric field is causing an interaction between the rod and the little pith ball.